brothers and soil sisters. Today, y'all, we are in the kitchen. We have been invited by Kettle Kitchen to do Noodle November 2022. So, y'all, today we're gonna cook Crockpot chicken and sausage Alfredo. How about it? Simple but so delicious. But before we get started, let's go over a couple house rules. First of all, we have a playlist. It's called Noodle November 22. I will link it in the description. Kettle Kitchen will be doing a giveaway on December 1st at 4 p.m. Pacific time, I think. That's right. We're going to figure that out. But we have tons and tons of channels cooking noodles for November. If you check out their videos, make sure you subscribe. Leave them a nice comment. Be sure to watch all of these videos, y'all, because that will give you, it'll increase your chances of winning. So comment on each video in that playlist and meet us over on Kettle Kitchen on December 1st at 4 Pacific time, 4 p.m. so we can have some fun and do a giveaway. But right now we need to cook. Let's get in the kitchen, cook some noodles. So first we're gonna start with our chicken. I'm gonna line my pan. The chicken, I'm gonna cook this for about 3 minutes on each side. I have extra chicken for my husband who like a lot of chicken. So we are gonna eat some of this, but we are going to freeze dry some of this too, because we can use half of this for our meal preps. But first we need to get it cooked up. Alright, Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
So I'm gonna season my meat with a little bit of Redmond's salt and a little bit of onion powder. Alright, so while we're waiting on our chicken to sear, we're gonna go ahead and cut up our sausage, because I'm gonna throw my sausage in there with my chicken for a few minutes. And this is just beef sausage, nothing special. And I'm gonna cut it up, you know, I might cut them in half. That way it'll freeze dry evenly with my chicken and the rest of our food. Alexa, stop. So, Alexa, stop. So I'll cut them about that size. Alright, I think that's a good size. You can leave them in rounds like this, or you can just cut it in half. You can cut it in fours, however you and your family prefer. So I'll move my chicken to the side a little bit. Sausage, you don't have to cook your sausage, you know, you can just put them straight in your crock pot. But I like to cook mine a little bit, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna put my chicken in the bottom of my crock pot first. And again, I use extra chicken just to make sure my husband get enough chicken. Then I'm gonna put my sausage in. All right. And I'm gonna put heavy whipping cream. Hope you can see that. Heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna use this whole container because I want to make extra sauce. So it's a 32-ounce container of heavy whipping cream and chicken broth. I'll set my timer for 2.5 hours. Alexa, set timer for 2.5 hours.
2 hours and 3 minutes. Starting now.
I have fresh garlic, which I use a fork and just press like that. So I just press it against the fork. Do all three like that. Press it and drop it in. So once you put the top on here, once you get everything in here, if you want to put whatever kind of seasoning or extra seasoning or anything in here, you want to do that now. So I'm putting my garlic in. I'm going to use about 1/4 stick of butter. And then I'm going to stick the top on. 2.5 hours. Just let it, I'm not going to mix it or anything. I'm just going to put my top on it and let it cook for 2.5 hours. We'll come back, move on to the next. Alright, Soil Fam. So now it's been 2.5 hours. I'm gonna take out my chicken. Just gonna put it on the plate. Whoop. But I'm gonna leave the sausage in. I'm gonna try to. That's the plan. I'm gonna put my I'm gonna turn my crock pot down on low. I'm gonna pour in my noodles, and I'm using the panini noodles. And I'm pouring in 2 boxes because I'm making enough to be able to preserve some. So I'll get the ingredients for enough for one box, because that's how I usually make it. And then I'm gonna pour in 1 cup of water. I am gonna mix it a little bit. Alright, and I'm gonna let this go for 30 minutes on low. Stick my top back on, 30 minutes, and we'll come back and finish this thing up. Alright, soil fam. So, it's been 30 minutes, and my food is done. So, what I do last is I'll chop my chicken up, but I kind of leave it in big chunks. But because I'm doing a double portion, I'm running out of space. So I put Parmesan cheese in mine. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna transfer this into this bowl so that I can mix it without making a mess, because it's a lot in here. So let me take some of this out, and then I'll add it back. Alright, so what I normally do is just, I leave my chicken in nice sized pieces, just break it up a little bit. So I'm going to add my chicken back in. And it's tender, so it'll break up. I just don't want to mince it up. Or you can cut it up before you put it in the back in the crock pot. But I want to leave some chunks. And I'm gonna mix my cheese in here. Easy that'll break up, and the cheese will help thicken it up some. So you add as much or as little cheese as you would like. I'm gonna keep that much just to top it when I serve it. So I'm gonna mix this up good and get ready to plate this up so my husband can eat. Oh, I'm gonna add this back to it too. Better yet, I'm gonna add this to the bowl because I got more space. It's heavy. Alright, Soil Fam, there we have it. Crockpot chicken and sausage Alfredo.
Fam, wow. Don't that look delicious? Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever we release more videos.